what's up guys? Fast Action Jacks. Figured I'd make a little video while I'm going to grab lunch. Not my bike, obviously. But I wanted to update you guys on the fairing situation. So I spoke to Rifle again, and yeah, they said that it was going to be another 6 weeks for the fairing, which I mean, I guess I kind of expected since it's already been this long, but I'm like super irritated about that. But like I said in the last video, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it, so no reason to get upset. But you know how it goes. So I'm on my buddy's Ducati 899. Ooh, look at this little pretty Tesla right in front of me. And I have actually never ridden a Ducati before. This is my first time, and this thing is pretty sweet. I'd say it's pretty uncomfortable, but you guys could probably guess that. I'm not really a huge crotch rocket guy. I don't like sitting on my hands, because that's exactly what you do on these bikes. Sit on your hands. You can definitely feel all the weight on my hands. Man, this thing just wants to go. I'm like trying to take it easy because it's not my bike, but man. I'm wearing my Harley Davidson work shirt on a Ducati. I'm not sure if that's blasphemy or not, but if it is, I'm sorry guys. When I get off of it, I'll show you guys. It's a pretty bike. I'm going to grab some Taco Bell. Yeah. It sounds nasty, doesn't it? I would really like to take this thing down the back roads. There's a little highway down back here, like that road I normally do test rides on. If you go down it a little bit further down, there's a little back road down there, which is State Highway 388. And I mean, nobody is ever on it. It is the perfect road for a sport bike. But like I said, this thing ain't mine, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easy. I'm not the type that rags out other people's stuff. I just think it's disrespectful. I'd like to do a review of that Tesla. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't even know where to start on that thing. Alright guys, Fast Action Jacks back from lunch. Took a quick little break to eat. Now I can think clearly. And actually I was mistaken, it's not an 899. So this is my buddy's Ducati Panigale 959. And I mean, it is a very, very, very sick looking motorcycle. Got the Brembo front brakes. It handles great. The seat is surprisingly comfortable. Of course, it is a crotch rocket, so like I mentioned, you're kind of sitting on your hands. It's not the most comfortable bike in the world, but I'll tell you what, if anybody kills the motorcycle aesthetics game, it is definitely Ducati, because this thing is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Gotta do a walk around on this thing. Even the tail section looks good. He's gonna do a fender eliminator on the back of it and get rid of this and clean it up. Then it'll look really, really good. Kind of hide that plate under there. But I really like this bike. Very good looking. Very good looking. So I'm gonna hop back on it and go ride it. And I think I actually will hit the back road a little bit. You know, nothing crazy. But when one of your buddies lets you ride his Ducati, I mean, you gotta take him up on it, right? So he knows that I'm really itching to ride. I mean, I've been truly upset about my bike being down, and I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm not really used to the long gears, I'll tell you that. You know, this thing goes up to 12,000 RPMs, you know, my Sportster's lucky to hit 7, you know, so. I mean, this thing sounds aggressive, man. All right, come on, guys. Oh, mirrors are a little shaky. I can't really see who's behind me. I don't want there to be a cop behind me and then like blast through on it or anything. It's actually really smooth. It's surprisingly smooth. I'm doing 100 miles an hour. I feel like I'm doing 60. Alright, now I'm going to slow it down a bit because I don't really want to get pulled over. I'm actually going to turn around. Nice and fun. This is a nice motorcycle. Wow, I'm impressed. I got my shirt flying up my back. I'm not used to that. I always see that when on my Sportster. I always, you know, see a guy on a sport bike fly by me and his shirt's all the way up to the back of his neck, and I'm always thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm glad I don't have that problem. I feel like that'd be kind of annoying. My blinker's still on. Yay! Yeah, I could have a lot of, I would get in a lot of trouble in this thing. Wow. lot of trouble. The blinkers are self-canceling, huh? I'm not 100% on that. If any of you guys ride a Ducati, let me know. Are the blinkers self-canceling? I know you guys are gonna hate on me for this. Man, I cannot believe how completely fluid this bike is. I mean, it's unbelievable. I feel like, I was just doing 75 in that corner. I feel like I was doing 35. Like, this bike handles the speed well. Definitely meant for it. And you know what, actually the more I ride it, it's not, I mean you wouldn't want to take it on a long trip or anything, but it's doable around town. I'm not too uncomfortable, to be honest with you. So the 959 Panigale gets an A+ for me. I kind of like this bike. Anyway, I'm completely losing track here. You know, I wanted to tell you guys about the rifle thing. So I call him on the phone, you know, and I ask for an order update, you know, and the guy's like, oh, you know, it's gonna be another 6 weeks. And so I tell him, I'm like, you know, I ordered this in May, right? And he was like, and I was like, yeah, is right, dude. It's been a long time. And he's like, oh, we'll go check. So he comes back and he's like, oh, well, there's actually a couple for May. And I'm just like, man, I can't believe this. Like, I can't imagine, like, you know, they're probably getting a lot of hate right now, because I a lot of, like, you know, people don't like to wait, you know, and a lot of people who even like me, who are kind of patient, who don't mind, you know, don't want to wait 6 months to a year for a fairing, you know, like, it's unbelievable. So, you know, I decided that I'm not waiting anymore, so I'm gonna do what I need to do to get the bike back up, because, you know, you guys know the channel's been down, you know, it's just, it's starting to put a damper in my life and my everyday activities. I haven't been able to ride, you know, my bike. I went and looked at I checked out my bike. I pulled my bike out yesterday, you know, and it's just dust all over it. Like, it's just starting to look neglected, you know, and that's my baby, you know. It's just unbelievable. So, you know, this weekend I'm gonna get it in the shop. I'm gonna fix the leaks. I'm just gonna, you know, zip tie the Speedo to something, and we're gonna make it work, because it's just gotten to the point to where I'm not waiting anymore. So I wanted the bike to be right. I wanted it to be complete. I had all the hopes for the fairing to make it here and blah blah blah, but that's not happening. So we're just gonna get the bike back up, get the channel back up, you know, get the reviews back up, and get everything back running. I'm not waiting on this anymore, unless my buddy wants to let me borrow his Ducati every day. So I'm more of like an FZ10 type of guy, you know. I like sport bikes, I do, but this riding position I couldn't handle. You know, if I own a motorcycle, I want to be able to ride it, you know, miles and miles. So, you know, the street sport bikes like the FZ10 and like the BMW S1000R, like, those are the type of like street bikes I like, you know, street bikes that are fast, fun, and fairly comfortable. The triple F, I'm sorry, fast, fun, fairly comfortable. That's what I look for in a sport bike. So maybe I should make my own. We could call the brand the Fast Action Jacks. Fast Action Jacks, Triple F. 1300 cc's of pure adrenaline badness. Was that creepy? I hope not. Wait a second, it's on my banner, right? Fast, fun, and sometimes weird. Yeah, I'm a weird guy. I can't help it. So, come on, man. Stay back 100 feet. What? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my very first Ducati experience. I had fun. Hope you did too. Until next time, this is Fast Action Jacks. You guys are the best. Thanks for watching. See you guys.